Alright guys, we just went through the middle of Richmond, Virginia. We are 75 miles away from our destination in Garysburg, North Carolina. We got moving around 6:30 this morning. Traffic moved pretty good. Only issues we had was quite a bit of fog once we got past Dayton onto US 35, cutting down through Ohio to Interstate 64. It got really foggy for a little while. Not abnormal for this time of year. We've been about 590 miles so far, and just about an hour and a half left on our to our destination. So we'll be finding a place to park somewhere between here and there. We stopped and took our 30-minute break and got a shower in Lexington, Virginia at the TA. For some reason, the TA and Petro in Rafine weren't showing on the Nastic app as fuel stops, and I didn't understand why. And I didn't know why they were not in part of the network. It kind of caught me by surprise, and I don't come here. But once we got close, I guess they came online. Whatever was going on, they showed up, because I was beginning to think I was going to have to overpay for fuel. I think they may have had some network issues, because when I got there, I couldn't get a shower on the app. The systems were down. I couldn't get the fuel pump turned on after the shower either, because that system was down. So may have been some network issues making them not show up, but at least they started showing up before I got there. Paid, I think, $4.03 for fuel, and pump prices everywhere were anywhere from like $5.05 to $5.15. So we saved over $1 off of pump price. Nice, $130, $140 kept in the wallet. That's always a good feeling. Other than that stop and a couple bathroom breaks, we just been rolling on. Traffic's been pretty decent. The only place that's been heavy is right here once we got into Richmond. But you're going to get that at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's about 5:40 now. And even that hasn't been too bad. So really can't complain about the trip today. It's way better than yesterday was in Chicago. I hope I don't have to see that again for a while. We do not have a load yet. I haven't even looked hard for a load. Kind of waiting to see what it looks like tomorrow as far as how long it's going to take to get unloaded. I'm going to start looking for things that pick up. Try to find something really close to pick up tomorrow afternoon. That way I give myself my standard 3 hours to get unloaded. That would be noon plus any drive time, and pad that a little bit. If I find something that's a good fit at that point, we'll go ahead and book something. We're kind of halfway planned to wait till the next day, next morning or whatever. But if something's there, we'll definitely jump on it. If something is there and it pays good. But I'd just as soon be patient and wait for more money as opposed to just jumping on whatever's there. I don't know, other than a little glance at the load boards. Not too familiar with what's even in this area, so kind of a little bit blind. This isn't my normal running area, but once again, rates took me to a place that I'm not used to being. But the rate was good enough that I don't have to panic about if I can't find a really good rate. I can still get out of here and average out well. Average out profitable anyway. I know some people are going to say, oh, you don't need to move. Don't you set unless you can get X dollars a mile. Don't work like that in my business. I'm not gonna work for a loss everywhere I go or anything like that, but there's daily costs involved, fixed costs that got to be covered. My goal is, no matter how bad it gets out here, stay profitable. So that's what I'm doing, and that means going to the East Coast this week. But we should be getting on out of the area here shortly. I'm going to start looking around, seeing where we're going to park. So once I get that figured out, we'll get back with you. Or once we get there, we'll get back with you. One or the other. Either way, we'll be back here in a little while. Alright guys, exit 4 here on 95, Skippers, Virginia. It's got us 12 miles away from our delivery, so about a 15-minute drive. Say 20 minutes to be safe. Or heck, I'll say 30 minutes to be safe, but there's actually another truck stop a little closer, and it even shows to have parking according to Trucker Path, but I don't want to take a chance on getting there and that not being the case, because I'll be down to my last couple minutes of driving at that point. Pretty close to the end right here, so figured I better stop, and if worst comes to worst, there's another truck stop going back the other direction that I could have stopped at. But we got a Loves and a Pilot here. We're gonna whip in a Loves first. See what it looks like. Yeah, we got 9 minutes left on our clock here, so We are set for the evening. We'll get up in the morning and head over to Garysburg, get this load unloaded. We're going to close this out, and we'll see you on the next video.